Hello YouTube, I have a new strength restoration to show to you guys today, and this one is the one I call the R3, and it's my favorite one. I do this one on lower body days every single time, and I do a lot of it. And personally I had to come up with this because I shattered my ribs roughly 2 years ago, and none of the rehab that my doctor made me do did anything for me. The ribs always felt injured, even when they were mended they felt injured. That's a topic I'm going to talk about in the injury prevention more, so that I can actually help you guys avoid the injury and rehab the injury. But that's the type of move that I'm going to show you today. So it's for the health of everything thoracic, especially the ribs. It's going to also help with the strength of the side of the core and the thoracic extension. It's going to be really helpful for that. And it also works as a wrist rehabilitation in a sense, and it's made up of 2 movements that can go out to 3. So for the strength restorations, you don't want to spend too much time on them because it's something that you superset in between heavy movements or whenever you feel like it actually, and it needs to be fast. So it's 2 to 3 movements, but not more than that, because it cannot take more than a minute. The first one is going to be a modification of what some would call a serratus punch. So you just get the band and you get it nicely across the hand, in between the thumb and the index. And what you're going to do is you're going to want to move forward to create tension. Then you're going to stand up straight. You don't want to be back here, and you don't want to be using your body weight to push the band. You're straight, and from here, you're going to rotate at the hip. So it's not like a serratus punch where you don't rotate at the hip. Here you want the rotation. You're going to feel like you're engaging the side, and then you push, okay? So you're going to feel that the arm is doing nothing here. The arm is just a mean to an end, okay? It's holding the band so that the tension is created. What's moving the band, okay, and pulling on the band is that twist. And you're going to find that when you go here and you're fully extended, the arm is starting to cross over the body, and here everything is flexed. Whether you want it or not, you cannot not flex. This is why my voice sounds strained. It's because my lungs are compressed on that side. Then I go back here and it feels better, okay? But you want both the contraction and the stretch here. You don't want to do this, why? Because you're losing tension on the band, okay? So you're always keeping that tension, and this is your striking range, okay? And you're going to feel that everything on the side is working. And if you have rib problems, especially if you have intercoastal muscle pains, this is going to change your life. So I really encourage you to do it. The second movement of the strength restoration R3 is one that I've already detailed, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but it's for wrist health, for people who might have wrist pain. This is going to cure it 100%, it's amazing. So what you do is you take your hand, you let the band wrap around the wrist, then you grab the band, you twist with it, and you're going to want to point your elbow towards the ceiling, and same thing, you create tension, and the elbow needs to be as perpendicular with the ceiling as possible, okay? It won't be perpendicular unless you have crazy mobility there, but you want to do that so that you can create tension and it pulls on the wrist. And that also is going to help with the ribs. And it's going to also help in a different way, because the modified serratus punches are going to create that horizontal motion. This is more of a vertical pull, so it sort of elongates the wrist in a sense, where this movement here is really good at sending blood in the area. And for a lot of injuries where there's not much blood, for tendons, for bones, that's what you want to do to speed up the recovery process. So that's going to be that for this video. I usually recommend doing 4 to 8 sets of these strength restoration. Keep in mind that you need to do them with a very easy band because they need to not be taxing. If you feel sore the next day, you did resistance training, you didn't do strength restoration. If you have further questions, let me know in the comments. And if you don't know what the strength restoration is, check the injury prevention playlist. I made a full video about them. I will continue making videos about them because to me, injury prevention and staying healthy is the best way to get bigger, because you will never stop training. So I'm going to keep giving you tips, and I'm going to keep completing my catalog of strength restorations, because I have 2 left that I haven't shown you guys, actually maybe even 3. See you soon, have a good day.